Hello everyone, and today we are back for another Loomian Legacy Showcase video, and today we're going to be showcasing the last Soul Burst of the update, Florant. We're running a Brawny Clever set with the Soul Burst. We have Parasitize, Mega Chomp, Photosynthesis, and Poison, and the TPs, I have 200 in the health, 124 in the energy, and 176 in the melee attack. Because with Soul Burst Florant, it actually is kind of an offensive threat now. Not a very good offensive typing, but it's something I could actually kind of utilize. The team I have around Soul Burst Florant, I have Luminami and Kazune. I got Pranasu because this guy is OP. Zeppelin, Himber, and Tyrex. So, with that out of the way, let's see how Soul Burst Florant does in battle. Alright, we're into battle number 1 with Soul Burst Florant. Well, this is technically battle number 2 because I got Soul Burst and Eruptodon on, so I can't really showcase the first battle if Soul Burst Florant gets one-shotted. So, very bad first battle. This second battle, though? Garlash again. Another Garlash. So, this has Ice-type move. Akalos also has Ice-type move. And they are both extremely dangerous. If I could get rid of those two, though, I'll be in a decent position. I'm just trying to think. He doesn't have anything that can get rid of... I don't think he has anything for barbs. So that's good. But I think I'll bring Tyrex mainly for the Protagon. I'll lead off with the Luminami on the Whipple Drift, which is horrible. Horrible. Nothing else to say here. I guess I'll just go into anything. I guess I'll just Mega Chomp it. Stupid as this sounds, I'm gonna Mega Chomp. Oh, you're gonna... You are one of those sets, aren't you? You are a Bequeath set, aren't you? Bequeath set. You're a Bequeath set, aren't you? Well, I kind of got to keep this alive. Have an idea. If he goes for a Leaf Barrage again, I can go in the Soul Burst Florant and get a KO. Life Drain, okay. Doesn't do that much. The thing that sucks is if I was actually Woodman, I would actually get a melee attack boost, but I'm still okay. Gonna go for Soul Burst. Gonna go for the Mega Chomp because Power Jaw gets boosted. Goes into Akalos. Okay. I wish I went for its actual move, but here it is. Soul Burst Florant. Let's see how much this actually does to the Akalos. If please do at least half. I will be happy if this does at least half. Be fair, I do have melee attack investment. Maybe this does do half. I wish I went for the Snap move. If I did, this Akalos would have been dead, but it's okay. It gets do a lot of damage to it. Not quite half, but still does a ton. Gonna go for the Luminami play. So yeah, Soul Burst Florant will get swapped into Luminami. You go for Frost Beam, you are range. Which sucks specifically for this Luminami because you have Deep Freeze. You have Deep Freeze's move, which sucks. But I still don't think you stay in when Flash and Flee is predictable. Yeah, Flash and Flee is predictable. That's good. At least you didn't predict that. Did a little damage on the Nevermare. Paralyzed. No Paralyzed, but that's okay. We could go into... Honestly, Florant's the best option. Yeah, Florant's the best option, I think. Yeah, Florant's the best option. I just hope I don't get crit twice. If I don't get crit twice, we're good. Pistol Slash, I won't do that much. Does nothing at all. Just gonna go for the... Parasitize, because there's no reason why not to. I don't care if he goes back in the Akalos, because that Akalos is gradually going down. There's only so many times he can make that swap. There's Protagon, but who cares? It only gets a melee attack increase. I get to do a little bit of damage to it. So bang. That does a lot of damage, actually. I could throw a poison. That's what I'll do. I'll throw a poison on the Protagon. Protagon doesn't have anything that can hit me. Metal Blast? Like, look at that. It does nothing. I can poison the Protagon. Let's go! I can poison the Protagon. And I'm just gonna go for a No. I'll actually go for the Carnivorous Snap so I can do a lot of damage. Yeah, just stay in. Into Deja Vu! Really? Really? You stink, Proto. You stink. I just want to use the Florant, but you're not allowing me. Anyway, let's go into Tyrex. You swapped into Aklos, right? Okay, that's fine. You get a -1. You get a -1 on that, so I'm okay with that. Bang. So yeah, Soul Burst Florant doing pretty good in battle number 1. We're gonna go for the... You have Wave Wrecker, so no, I will swap out into... I will swap into Luminami, because you have Wave Wrecker. And I don't want to take one of those, so yeah. Aqua Jaws, actually. Really, with the crit? We're still okay, though. We're still okay. Just gonna go for a Thunder Chomp again. He has 2 things that can swap into this, which is crazy. There's Whipple, which kind of sucks, because I can't really get rid of it all the way. At least I warmed up, so that's good. Gonna go for a Life Drain. Kind of want to save Florant. I don't want it to get injured. I'm just gonna go for a Mega Chomp. Maybe I can take out the Whipple Drift from here. Life Drain, live 1, please. Okay, I lived that too well. Now, he's gonna live a hit. Dang it! He's gonna live! I just don't want it to go for another move and kick my butt. I think I will... No, I'll go with Kazune. Because I have an idea. I'll go with Kazune, and I'll go for Zip Zap. That'll be the play here. Life Drain, gotcha. Gotcha, Whipple Drift. Gotcha where I wanted you. Now, I can go for Zip Zap with no downfalls. And that will take out the Whipple Drift. And I can go into Florant to force the Aklos back out. I'm really trying my hardest with Soul Burst Florant to do something here. And it's done a lot. It's gotten rid of a lot of the Aklos's energy. And if I can get rid of that Aklos, I'll be in a very good position for the rest of this battle. We're going to go back into Luminami. Frost Beam won't do that much. I can go for a rest. I can go for the rest. Rest on Proto, right? Oh, on Garlash. Although he is a terrifying one. So he actually would not hit that hard. He wouldn't hit that hard then. So we'll just go for Flash and Flay then. Goes for another Mega Chomp, but I can live that okay. Yeah, I live that okay. I'll go for the Flash and Flay. Which will do a ton. And then... I can Terrify you with this. Try my hardest to get Florant on the field if I can. So bang, get Terrified. We'll go back into Luminami. We'll pivot again, pivot again, pivot again. Just try to get Soul Burst Florant on the field. Like, that's literally what the strategy is here. Get it on the field. Gonna go for a Thunder Chomp this time, just in case he goes into Nevermare, which he doesn't. Just went for Mega Chomp, which won't do that much. Unless it crits, because of course it does. But I get a Thunder Chomp off. Please do a decent chunk. It does. We'll go back into Tyrex, give it a -2. And we're basically just trying to force the energy out of this Garlash. And then we can go into our Loomian. There's another Mega Chomp. Then after this move, this should be it. Florant can come in now, I think. And now Florant gets a KO. Yep. Got it in. Got it into the battle. Parasitize coming in clutch. Parasitize for HP. And no more Garlash. And Soul Burst Florant is going to get KO number 1. That's good. I get KO number 1. But now he's going to go back into Aklos. But I was at least able to get the Florant KO. Wow, he went back into Aklos. Wow. You are a ranged one, but... I think I'm just going to go into Luminami. He is saving this Aklos specifically. Which kind of stinks. Yeah, he saved... Oh, I could have went for the snap move there and taken it out, but it's okay. We could still go for a... Still go for Mega Chomp here. Went back into Nevermare. Went back into Nevermare. Get to do a little damage to it. Bang. I can get to go into Florant again. I don't think Florant will be enough for this Loomian, though. I have to go for a wait, at least once. which sucks because I have to take 2 crits. I'm just gonna go... Oh, I used Snap already. Dang, I already used the move. I didn't think I did. Well, I guess I go for the... I guess I'll go for the weight then. Yeah, he stayed in. He knew. He knew what I had. Went for Primal, which I'll live, right? Oh, I lived that well. Parasitize? Please stay in! Please stay in. Yes! He didn't get a single crit. And now the Neverbear is out of here. That's KO number 2 for Soul Burst Florant. Soul Burst Florant is actually good. It's actually decent. Went into Protagon, which doesn't matter for me. That really doesn't matter for me, because I'll just go for a Mega Chomp. And his Akalos just goes down, so it doesn't matter. He'll lose his Protagon, and then his Akalos just KOs me, which... I might as well throw a Poison on the Akalos. I might as well throw a Poison. I mean, why not? So yeah, Soul Burst Florant got 3 KOs in battle number 1, and it actually shows that it can be really deadly. The biggest question, though, is those Ice types. Those Ice types are dangerous, and Ice is a really common coverage move, which does make Soul Burst Florant a little hard to use. But in that battle, it showed its potential. But we'll go back into Ikazune, and Ikazune just wins the battle now. So we'll just go for the Zip Zap. Not to get any risk here, because it could be that one Electro Pearl Akalos, which it isn't. It got the crit anyway. Let's head into battle number 2 with Soul Burst Florant. Alright, battle number 2 with Soul Burst Florant, and the only Ice-type move is this thing, Charonix. Charonix is the only threat. There are a couple other threats, like that wrestling can be a little scary too. But other than that, the Odasho can't do anything to me. I can get rid of Poison Barbs with you. There is a Surebot. Never mind, there's a Surebot. I gotta deal with Surebot too. So yeah, that's a Loomian I'm gonna have to deal with. But other than that... Oh, and Soul Burst Eruptodons. Okay, this battle's horrible actually. But I think we can do some work. That Ursnack is definitely a Loomian I can exploit. So I'm gonna try this battle. Gonna bring you. Himber could be good, but kind of not. I guess I could bring Tyrex, but I think I would rather bring you and do a ton of damage. So yeah, I'll do what I do. I'll lead on with the Ikazune. On the Wrestling. I outspeed Boots Wrestling, so I'm okay with that. Just go for the Flash and Flee is the best play. Flash and Flee is the best play. He stays in. Do a little bit of damage. I can go into... I guess Zeppelin is the best play, which I will go Zeppelin here. Does kind of suck. I kind of want to save this for the Odasho if it places Poison Barbs. Ow. Ow! That does so much damage! It's fine now. He has to swap out. He can't stay in. So I'll just go for a Resonate here. No, he's going to stay in and hope for the crit. Okay, no, he doesn't get the crit. So, I KO the Wrestling. That's one threat gone. That's one threat for Florant gone. But now he's going to go into Surebot, and it's going to be very annoying to beat. I'm really scared about Surebot. Surebot's actually pretty good against this team. Really? Really? Why the Odasho? I know how to beat the Odasho. Can I show you? I'm going to go into Florant, and I'm going to throw a Poison on you. So, yeah. Return to sender, I could care less. I'm going to go with the Soul Burst, and I'm going to throw a Poison on you. You can't poison me. You could place Poison Barbs, but I could Mudslide and get rid of them. So I don't care that much. And then I can just Photosynthesis the damage. So I'm perfectly fine with this. I can throw a Poison and Poison Stall this Odasho. And that's the thing. Florant does not hit Bug types. But you can Poison Bug types, which... there is still a bit of a stall element with Florant. And there it is. There's the Poison on the Odasho. You can't Sap Play at me. You do Pestilence me, but that doesn't matter too much. That really doesn't matter that much, because it doesn't do that much damage. And now his Odasho is poisoned, with not really anything to do here. I could honestly just... I'll go for an attacking move. Maybe I could flinch the Odasho once. And if he swaps any other Loomians, like the Charonix or the Surebot, I could do a lot of damage to them. So, I'm willing to do this. let's see what he does next. He just stays in. He's just trying to stall out against me, but I think I'm going to be okay. Yeah, he's just spamming Pestilence, which he's not going to win this battle. He's not winning this one-on-one. I can just now go for Photosynthesis and heal my health back, and that's why I'm running Photosynthesis on my Soul Burst Florant. So we'll just go for the Photosynthesis, try to heal our health back. You know, Dasho is now poisoned, so it's going to be really hard for him to fully utilize this. Goes for a dodge, which I don't know why he went for a dodge there. I mean, that dodge was really predictable, so I don't know why he didn't do that in the first turn, but okay. This Odasho is really going down in health. I can go for another rest, which I will do. He has to swap out. He can't stay into this matchup. He's going to lose Odasho if he stays in. Which it looks like he is just accepting that he's going to lose Odasho, which is crazy to me. I don't know why he's doing this. Like, Odasho dies in the next turn. Odasho dies in the next turn. So I'm just going to go for another Photosynthesis and have my Florant at 140 health, because I could still use this against a couple of his other Loomians. So, I don't know why he didn't just go into Tyranix or Sherbot. But, okay. His Odasho's dead. No poison barbs to threaten me. Oh, it lived. Okay, it actually did live. It is a little scary, although I did get free, so I am going to swap out of this matchup. I am going to swap out into, like, Luminami. And not just so he can't go in the... That's just so we can't go into Tyranix for free. So yeah, Soul Burst Florant did its job there. It stalled out that Odasho. Didn't get to use any of its attacking moves, but that's okay. He just flailed, which that's fine. I'm fine with that. Reason why I didn't just click Rejuvenate is because I want to save my energy for any of his other Loomians, because I could pivot. So who do you go into next? You go Tyranix, you go Sherbot, you go Eruptodon, you go Tyranix, and I'm basically just going to brute force you, because you're Tyranix, and this is kind of my only thing I have for Tyranix, and that's why I have the Luminami for you. So, that's good. Flash and Flay kind of stinks, but, and the crit stinks, but I could have actually went into Florant there and prevented that, but that's okay. Why the Eruptodon? You're weak to Wave Wrecker! Weak to Wave Wrecker. It's gonna go for a Dark Surge, though, and that is gonna kind of hurt. That will kind of hurt. Although I could also just go for Flash and Flay. I think I can live one. I don't think so, actually. This is his Soul Burst. Pronsu outspeeds you. Pronsu outspeeds you. I'm gonna make that guess here. Pronsu outspeeds you. So yeah. Yep, this is your Soul Burst. And what move do you do now? You're going for the Dark Surge. That's why I'm going in the Pronsu. If he goes with a Hellstorm, that would be big brave. If he goes Hellstorm. There we go. There's the Eruptodon. And it goes for Dark Surge, which I'll live. It did okay-ish amount of health. Yeah, I'll live one. I can now go for the Shell Sharpenel and do a ton of damage to anything. So yeah, get out of here, Eruptodon. You're dead. He still has Tyranix, though. His Tyranix being in the back still is really scary. I hope his last Loomian is good against Florant. I hope Florant can do something against his last Loomian. I hope his last one's not Sherbot. His last one's Obsidian, which I'm just gonna damage this Obsidian. This Obsidian is scary. We're just gonna damage you, and we're just gonna use that to our advantage. Damage you, you Primal Slash us, I'm dead. I'm gonna poison the Obsidian. Yeah, because you're Health Amulet, so I'll poison the Obsidian. I kind of just want to use Florant a little bit. Because why not? I want to use Florant. Florant's fun. I know you have Body Crash, but I'll just poison you. How well can I live? Oh. He just be slumbered. Well, gosh dang it. He just be slumbered. I guess he doesn't want me to use Soul Burst Florant then. I see how he is. I see how you are. You don't want me to use the Soul Burst? You're funny. You think you're hilarious, Obsidian, but you're not. You're not funny. You're just making this a pain in the butt to showcase Soul Burst Florant. Yeah, it does kind of suck. I'm going to swap out here because Body Crash is coming in our face and I don't like that. So I'm just going to go right into... I'm just going to go into a Loomian that is good against you. So I'm just going to go right into Kazune. This is going to be your last sleep turn. Then I go for the Flash and Flea. Flash and Flea here. I'll Flash and Flee into... How much will that do? A ton of damage. Flash and Flee into Luminami. And I know what to do from here. So yeah, we'll go into you. You wake up. Kind of just have to go to sleep again, or otherwise you get KO'd. You just wait for Body Crash, which does nothing. You have Health Amulet, but who really cares? Just gonna go for a Flash and Flay. I really just want to use Soul Burst Florant one more time, if I can. He does outspeed me, gets the Body Crash off. I get my... Yeah, and now you're forced to swap. You're forced to swap. Yeah, you know what? You're forced to swap now. This Obsidian is forced to swap out. If he stays in, he loses Obsidian. So, you're forced to swap out now. Gonna go for a Flash and Flay and get out of here. And you know what? I'm gonna go into Florant and see if I can do something against this Tyranids. Problem is, I'm gonna get one shot at my Frost Beam, but I might as well see if I can get one attack off and maybe I can do a little bit of damage. Maybe I can get one attack off and maybe I can do a little bit of damage. So, I'm gonna do it. I don't care about you, Tyranids. Carnivorous Snap. Of course it outspeeds me. And of course it's gonna one-shot me with Frostbite. Dang it! This person just did not want me to use Soul Burst Florant. I see how it is. They didn't want me to use Soul Burst, and now you're gonna go down for it. We'll just Wave Wrecker you, and hopefully I can daze you. So, we should be able to win this battle. Yeah, it does, like, no damage. So yeah, Wave Wrecker, bang, tons of damage. Wave Wrecker again, tons of damage. Like, Soul Burst Florant did okay against the Ogasho, but this was just a bad matchup for it. Like, all the ice types. So many ice type moves. That's what really got us. That's Florant's biggest Achilles heel, is the fact that ice is such a common coverage move, and it's quad weak to it, so it just automatically dies. Like, that's always been the biggest problem with Florant, is its weaknesses. But we're still able to do some work in this battle. Alright, battle number 3, and hopefully... Alright, this does look like a good battle for Soul Burst Florant. The only thing with an Ice-type move is Hunder. Oh no, it's that thing too, the Dragon. The Dragon does too, and I don't really have anything against the Dragon, so... The Dragon's going to be very dangerous to beat, but everything else seems okay. So, Florant looks amazing with the Tyrex and the Sea Drake. Now, I did do another battle before this one. Soul Burst Florant did get a KO, but I want y'all all to guess who the KO was on. Imperior. So I lost my Florant on top of that, and that's no fun. I want y'all to see the full potential of Soul Burst Florant. So, I'm not sure who to go into. You're a good tank, so I gotta bring you, although... I'll bring you for that. No, you have Tsunami. Gosh dang it, you have Tsunami. I'm very weak to Dakuda. Dakuda is really bad for my team. Doesn't have anything with barbs, thankfully, so at least I can use that to my advantage. I'll lead off with the Kazune to see if I get a good matchup. Hunder lead! Alright, there's a Hunder lead. Gonna go for Fire Breath. Yeah, Fire Breath's a good move here. If I can get rid of Hunder right off the bat, it'll be awesome. I think he just gave me Hunder. He just gave me Hunder. Thank you! He gave me Hunder. Him giving me Hunder is awesome. Yeah, that's one of the 2 Loomians on his team that has Ice-type moves. Oxydrake, though, does come in. And I can't hit it, so I'll just go into Luminami. And I think I have an idea on what to do here. Go into Luminami. You go for the Outburst, which I still decently well. I'll go for the Flash. No, I'll go for Mega Chomp on the Sea Drake. No, he stayed in. Bamboozled Oxydrake. Probably quite specifically for this Luminami set only. Alright, I see how it is. We'll just go for Flash and Flee then. You go for another Bamboozled. Thankfully, it still doesn't do that much, but the last thing I expected was Bamboozled. Please don't be like Grateful Plushie. Oh, it does a lot of damage. I got the crit. And it isn't Rageful Plushie, so I can actually go into Florant and do something. That'll be what I do. I'm going to go into Soul Burst Florant, and we're going to try to do something with this. So we're going to go for the Soul Burst Mega Chomp. That'll be what I do. And let's see this cool move animation. I still can't get over how awesome the Soul Burst move animations are. And I'm just so happy that Soul Burst Florant actually makes Florant dangerous. Like, it isn't an amazing Loomian. I mean, I would probably only call it average with the Soul Burst, but still, the fact that it makes Soul Burst actually decent in certain situations makes it a dub. It's a dub. Florant is not a bottom 3 Loomian anymore, and it shows. Tyrex comes on in. Why the Tyrex? I guess I'll throw poison at you. I do have Canarius Snap, but I don't want to use that right away. He goes for the complete demolition, but I'm just going to throw a poison. I'm just going to throw a poison here. I do have -1, which does kind of suck, but that's okay. I get the poison off, and I can drain all my health back, which is huge. I can drain my health back with the Snap move, which is super effective on the Tyrex. I don't think it will one-shot because, again, I'm -1, but let's see. Bang! Goes down to the poison. You'll love to see it. And there's Soul Burst Florant popping off. Popping off right there. Took out the Oxy Drake, and it took out the Tyrex at -1. Dakuda. This is good against Dakuda, too. Throw poison on the Dakuda. I assume this is your Soul Burst, so I'm going to throw poison on you. I don't really hit you hard because I am -1, but swapped out into the Dragon. Yes, I can poison the Dragon. Hit it. Yes, I poisoned the Dragon. That's massive because this thing has Deep Freeze. This thing has Deep Freeze, so I'm just going to dip. Go right into Ikazune, and I'll pivot out. Wow. That worked out really well. This Dragon, yep, there's the Frost Beam. That would have O-code me because I'm quad weak to ice. Now, I'm in a very good position. I'm just going to go for the... I'll go for the Zip Zap. Yeah, Zip Zap, because you could potentially still have Sea Drake in the back. That does a little bit of damage. I'll go right into Luminami to soak the Draco Beam. Because you'll go for Draco Beam now. Burn up. Oh boy. Well, if you have Deep Freeze, I'm screwed. Although I think I should still be okay. I'll just go for Flash and Flee here. Yep, I'm dead. Dang it, I'm dead! But we're still okay, though. This guy, I just go back into Ikazune, and I take this guy out from here. Doesn't go down to the poison, but that's why we have Pivot, ladies and gentlemen. That's why we have Pivot. So we'll just go into Ikazune, and we'll just go for another Zip Zap. So the Dragon, Nova Diaz, goes down. Boy, I can't wait to showcase this Dragon. This thing is actually legitimately OP. So now we'll go back into Soul Burst Florant, and let's see what he has against it. So, if he has Sea Drake, it's over for him. If his last one's Sea Drake. Can't tell because he's going into Dakuda. Gonna go for Parasitize just to see what you do. I assume this is your Soul Burst. By the way he's playing this, I assume this is his Soul Burst. Right, this is your Soul Burst. Yep, that's your Soul Burst. You're gonna hit really hard. Gamma Pulse does nothing, Tsunami does nothing, and Electro Burst does a lot, actually. No, Electro Burst does resist. I resist all its moves, so we're good. I resist all your moves. I still love these animations, by the way. So, bang. You go for Electro Blast. Let's see, how well can I actually live the Electro Blast? This will be a huge test. Huge test. How well do I live? That does 0 damage! And the Parasitize is going to do a ton. Oh, it does over half! Soul Burst Florant, he forfeits! Oh my gosh, Soul Burst Florant just popped off in that battle. This thing is actually legitimately dangerous now. It still isn't that good. Heck, it might not even be solid. But it's actually useful now. And it can actually destroy your team if you're not careful. Hope you guys enjoyed this video of me showcasing Soul Burst Florant, and I will see y'all all later. Bye-bye!